Greetings all. Well, the time has come. It's time to say goodbye to London.
Bye bye to the O2. Bye bye Tower Bridge.
Bye bye to Big Ben, housed in the recently renamed Elizabeth Tower.
Bye bye random Japanese Hanami gathering.
This is the last entry from here in East London, at least for a very long time. So it's time to cover what to do on your first day in Japan.
And there we go, we've got Godzilla to prove it.
Well, the first thing you should do once you land in Japan is to collect your luggage.
In that case we have to go back. Okay, I'm here, but things have got a little bit more complicated.
Now, I'm flying with Alitalia, and until a recent police bust, they had a bit of a reputation, and they are the only airline who's ever lost my bag in the past, although they did get it back to me after a few days. So my fingers are crossed, my bag is going to arrive just fine in Japan.
They lost my bag. To be fair, things have got slightly more complicated because we were delayed because of the strike in Paris, but it's still kind of Alitalia's fault because we were supposed to be transferred to Turkish Airlines. It doesn't look like they actually put the bags on the plane.
Now the second thing you need to do is get yourself from the airport into Tokyo City itself. Now there are several ways that you can do this. I personally am planning on going on the Keisei airliner. There's a ticket that includes metro travel for the rest of the day, so that's what I'm going to go for. But first, I am also going to pick up a Suica card, just because they're pretty useful things to have.
Suica.
The third thing to do is to get yourself to your accommodation. Now, if you're staying in a hotel or in a share house, this is pretty straightforward. You just have to get yourself there. If there's a reception, that's where you need to go. If there isn't, you need to meet the person you've arranged to meet. For me though, the advantage of a share house is that you're never going to be lonely and you spend time with people, and there are people in a similar position to you right from the beginning in your life. The disadvantage is that you don't get to pick who you live with, and you're sharing a bathroom and a kitchen and a living space with complete strangers, and you never quite know who you're going to get. My friend Koji has just moved into a share house and he got an interesting surprise.
Koji, tell us about the bathroom in your share house. What happened? Somebody missed.
I've opted for my own apartment. I found a place that I fell in love with a little bit. It's not significantly more expensive month to month than going for a share house. It's within walking distance of Shinjuku, and it's got a little mezzanine level for my bed, which is what really appealed to me.
I actually do love this little apartment. It's fun. My new curtains for super privacy. Gonna put my TV there when I get one, probably a clothes rack over there, have a little desk under my staircase, my step ladder I should probably call it.
The only problems have been the initial cost, which was high, and the fact that there's not that many places willing to give you an apartment while you're still out of the country. So if you're in the same position as me, the third thing you need to do after you get into the centre of Tokyo is go and find your estate agent.
Thank goodness they were still open. It was fun using my chop.
Okay, so once you've got access to your apartment, the next thing to do, providing it's not already furnished, is to make it livable. My flat comes with a fridge already there, and if I'm honest, I consider that to be quite a bonus. On the other hand, I've got nothing to sleep on. So the fourth thing to do when you're in Tokyo, if you're doing the same things that I'm doing, is to go and get yourself a futon. Now, to kill two birds with one stone, I'm going to go to Big Camera, or to the crazy hybrid of Big Camera and Uniqlo that is Big Clo, and I hear there are actually, surprisingly enough, cheap futons there. So I'm going to set up my Wi-Fi and get a futon in the same trip.
Yeah, I actually changed my mind about that as well. Up the step ladder, my nice new futon, which in the end I got from Donkey because Big Camera was closed. It was a little bit more expensive than the one that I was looking at in Big Camera, but it was comfy and it's my only choice really. It turns out I've actually got internet for free in my flat because they're part of the phone network, and that's what I've got at home, so I've got a password for it. So it makes more sense to just have a cheap mobile phone contract and use that data while I'm at home.
If there's time, you might also want to go to a recycle store and see if you can buy any of the other things you want to get for your apartment there.
Here's my first stash.
I'm going to need a washing machine, a desk, chairs, a TV, stuff to eat off, stuff to drink out of, quite a lot to buy, but that can generally wait till tomorrow. You've been on a plane for God knows how many hours. It's time to unwind a little. Sure, you've got stuff to unpack, but that can wait till tomorrow. You're also going to have to worry about registering with immigration, setting up your health insurance, getting a bank account, getting a mobile phone if you want one. You may need to look into activating your utilities. If you want super fast fibre optic, you're going to have to set that up as well. Don't forget finding out how to sort your rubbish or trash and finding out where that goes. But all that stuff can wait till tomorrow. For now, enjoy the fact that you're in a new country, living a new life, and there's going to be a whole lot of fun stuff to do. Alright, I'd better go and get to it. See you next time.
My first meal! Hey!